Do I talk to anybody out here? Okay. I dare any. Don't play with me.
Yacht.
Y'all, that's my trip.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
Levioso!
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Poet? No?
Her back hurt.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small. Now, let's try something a little larger.
Cheryl. Cheryl.
With a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Was it okay?
Levioso. Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
A lot of people been telling me they beat it. Now do I hit him?
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know.
Protego!
I don't know what's going on for a while. We got the trick.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Levioso!
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I was trying to. I think I was pressing the wrong button.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh,
I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You're scary.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
My trick. That's what you want.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It wasn't. Hey, Cheryl.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Come here, Rosa. Cheryl. Cheryl, you don't run nothing, Cheryl. Sounds like
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Come here, Cheryl.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get in.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
Shall we? You will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Your bladder giving out, Cheryl. Space party.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the... Very good! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. That's it! Not to worry.
What do you mean? They're towards me.
Excellent control there.
Why does it seem like everybody's still...
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oh, she go first.
Here we go!
But how do you know, like...
That is how it's done.
Oh, this thing is better.
Let us see this.
But you just, you got me.
There we go.
Now you just...
Accio.
They playing with me.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Concentrate, Natsai.
Yeah, he had breakfast, man.
Accio. Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Yeah.
Splendid!
Here we go!
I'm gonna start doing breakfast lunch and dinner because I guess everybody needs so big, especially Cheryl. Apparently Cheryl needs breakfast lunch and dinner.
I know everyone is
Yeah,
watching,
she do.
but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
He goes by himself.
Accio.
Oh no! Stop!
Nicely done. Let us see this.
She do.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Both of you. Well done.
At first I thought Cheryl was like the tomboy, but it seems like Rosa is like Rosa's like one of them tomboys like Tiana Taylor. Like, you know, like feminine, but yeah.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
That's the kind of, like she'll still with pink and stuff like that, but with some
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Cuddy.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
This is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Until next time.
Of course, you can
A
use
word,
Accio
if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Distracted. And why is that my business? Because I'm gonna be distracted too. Me and
Hello there. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
Wow.
Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Excuse me. I'm the biggest to ever do it.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities.
And you know,
Then again,
and, you know,
he
no,
tends
that's
to
what I
be
was
overconfident
thinking.
in
I'm
his.
about to be like,
Well,
real, like,
better see
all
to
this
my
little
charms
stuff
homework.
now. about to
I'm
be
afraid I
cocky
can't
for the
count
rest
on
of the
beginner's luck
trying
to
be
impress
nice.
Professor Ronan.
I'm in Slytherin, love. I'm not in Hufflepuff or Gryffindor. No. We are confident in Slytherin, in the biggest Slytherin. All right, let's see. So, you know, be confident. So, you know, if you don't say thank you, say I know. All right. I know. You think I know? What? Wait, we gotta. I'm just like, I don't think we do that. And if we do, it was some pee by our room, but I sprayed it with some Lysol. Yeah, it's in today. By the door, by the trash can upstairs, but I sprayed it. I don't know if that's Cheryl or Tina, but.
It's nobody but Cheryl. Hasn't pee or nobody steps in the bathroom.
Like Cheryl throws me off, and I don't know who she thinks she. The kings and queens didn't take any baths, but they was bougie. That's me on.
Stop swinging that dang toy. You're not getting this Eddie, so stop looking at it.
Everyone joining. Thank you for joining. I feel like it's a lot of little hidden stuff around here.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Yeah, one of these walking around the house, Jada. Alright?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Yeah.
Deke.
Yeah, from Harry Potter.
Ah, there you are.
They usually are servants, but if you had one, I'd be next to it.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
She
Isn't
keeps trying to be
there?
nosy, girl. I'm not telling you nothing.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade, I mentioned you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
You know he don't.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. Wonders in Hogsmeade.
Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. Wanda is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'm gonna go with Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye. Complete a few preliminary tasks to... I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I don't think that's right.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Let's do Revelio.
Revelio.
Got it. It.
That's why I need to do Revelio more often. I'm supposed to do something.
Revelio.
Page over here. Get on my way. Yeah. When the biggest come through, you move.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio! Brilliant!
Basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate.
They said it's fun to do side quests too. So we're gonna try. So we're gonna try some side quests.
Hogwarts is a second home to me.
Well, after we do a couple things, I'm gonna do some side quests.
The best way to learn how to fly a broomstick is by trial and error.
That's cool.
In my case, it was
Revelio.
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm all distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before.
If I have the time, I may look.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Get a rose or something.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way. A charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the last bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Girl, I think I've been collecting your looks.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Script.
I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Sure, girl. I've never been in a library, so why not?
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Obviously.
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Why is book playing with me?
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Reparo.
Let's keep doing all these quests at once. I think.
Revelio. Accio.
Okay, what I'm supposed to do? On Xbox, I know how to do it, but I just remember that you got to look at the picture. Alright, let me see.
Lucky we get to use one.
I'm just learn math.
Can you remind me what you needed help with again?
I need someone to collect the 5 books flying about the library for me. One of them is my personal diary, and I'd really...
I think I only got 4.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, we're going downstairs. Girl, get on my way. People get on my way until I look. Is there a downstairs? Is there downstairs? Because I don't... Maybe it's a downstairs somewhere.
Revelio.
What's this? What's the way out? This is another... This is the other door.
Revelio. Ha. Ha.
I'm not tripping. I don't see no other book.
Revelio.
Does Professor Ronan judging of his own?
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Let's say it was only one book up here. There's no way we should go one book up here.
Feel about them. You might reward me for my time.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
Oh. Girl.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next. Should never have trusted them.
Girl, I don't care. That was so mean. I'm a nice person. I'm not mean. I'm sorry, girl.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
This ain't here yet. I'm not the car. I didn't have to go through that thing again for you, girl.
Hello, looking for me?
Of course, mamacitas.
Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit...
Ugly and Aryan. Terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. It changes with every visit. You need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. See you soon.
Merlin, blooming beard, not a gem.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir.
Of course. You'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand. No, not you. Yes. Yes. 1.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
That's a nice one.
Well, go ahead, swish.
Swish, bosh, bang. Hish, hosh, bang.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Why you give me a message?
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
It's not. Don't play with me all at once.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps.
The green box.
Yes.
You keep giving me a green box.
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
You throwing me off.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Here. Take it. How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
You can stop a thief in their tracks and stupefy.
This wrong with her.
Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time, so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
I'll be back. What I need first. We can play scientist.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir.
I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. Oh, not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
Doesn't seem like harmless fun.
My mother used to say.
Sure's not so bad.
I can always rely on my betrayals.
Something threatens me. First thing I come.
Revelio.
Love some flowers. Don't you pick up some bluebells?
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. Let's get the spellcrafts you need. Look. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. Revelio.
Find myself scurrying.
Only a hairy hole.
I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep acting! We have to weapon them! Expelliarmus!
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it. Look out!
Expelliarmus!
Long enough. We need to make sure he stays that way.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed,
Perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Levioso. Reparo.
Hello there.
Good as new. I will see what you want. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire.
Yes.
I'd like to give you...
To Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Stand this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy. Should you be? You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
something I shouldn't have.
Hello, looking for me?
Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Quickly, let's get in.
I feel like they saw.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for the three brutes to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on. And I hope you will tell me. We'll certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Revelio.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
a big forehead? You can be honest.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed, indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything,